Well, Preecy ultimately ends in a 2-1 defeat this evening to Rochdale, but despite the result, plenty of positives as ever in pre-season to take from that one.
Yeah, really good, really positive performance again. That's 4 games at home we've had against really good opposition. Rochdale are very good in possession of the ball. Their movement's tremendous. The patterns, and you can see why they were so close to getting promoted last year, and so close as well to get to the trophy final. But again, you look at our first halves against Wigan, Bradford, Preston, and tonight against Rochdale. We've been 1-0 up, 1-0 up, 0-0 and 0-0. So we haven't conceded a goal in that first 45 minutes. So we've got to be really encouraged by those performances. Defended really well. We've looked a threat going forward, and it's been more difficult for us in second half because we don't have a big squad. Is that when we're making changes like tonight? We're playing with no strikers in the second half. Very hard to get a foothold in the game, so you're defending the majority of the time. So when you're playing these games, you have to look at the big picture. And when you look at those 4 halves that we've had, we've been really good defensively. And today I was really impressed with us in possession of the ball. That was something that I've been going on at the lads, and I think I've said in interviews that we needed to improve on. We need to get better at, and definitely today we definitely showed an improvement on the ball, and that's what you want to see going through pre-season is those little bits of improvement. And yeah, look, we're in a decent place at this minute in time. Great to see Sampo back, got his goal. Tom Walker's got another 30 minutes. Craig Hewitt getting on the pitch and getting 20-25 minutes. They're all positives for us. So yeah, really pleased. Really good workout against a very, very good side, and we've tested ourselves through this pre-season with the games that we've had, and we've done really well. Means nothing when you come to the start of the season, but it shows us that what we can do, what we're capable of against really good outfits. So when we go back into our league, then if we go with the same mindset, then there's no reason why we can't repeat some of these performances.
It must give you a lot of encouragement on all fronts, though. Playing these teams who are higher level in terms of where they sit in the pyramids. The shape is really good defensively. The midfield are battling away well, and we're creating a lot of chances. On all fronts, you must be really happy.
Yeah, look, we played really well. The first 15-20 minutes, I thought we were really, really good. They struggled to play out, and they're very good at playing out. Rochdale, probably one of the best in their league, and we managed to stop them and cause them a lot of problems and look dangerous when we picked the ball up. And if it was a league game, the keeper would have been sent off after 10 minutes. But for me, there's just no point in doing that. I'd rather him stay on the pitch and the game be competitive. It's no good for them. Although you could practice playing, them playing with 10 men and us playing against 10 men, but really, it's not what you want to be doing in pre-season. So, I much prefer to let him stay on the pitch and make it a better spectacle for the fans and better for myself and Jim to get something out of the game. So, look, we created that pressure to put them under, to make them make a mistake and force the keeper to handle outside his area. So again, you take a little bits out of it, and that's why sometimes you might look at results in pre-season and it doesn't sometimes give you a full picture, although you don't want to get in the habit of losing games, but there's a lot of positives, even though you could look at it and say, well, you've lost 3 games and drawn 1. that doesn't really tell the full story. So gaining a lot of confidence at the minute, and with the pre-season games we've got left, they're probably different tests for us, and will test us in a different way.
And as you just alluded to there, obviously in terms of the current state of play with friendlies, we've now added 3 others to the schedule, with one on Friday against Warrington Town, next Tuesday against Staley Bridge, and then the following Saturday against Atherton Collieries. What's the thought process behind those 3?
It's just increasing minutes. Look, we've managed to get a lot of 45s, the odd 60. I think there's only a couple of players who've got 90 minutes in, so we need to increase that. Also, we've got players coming back, so they need to get minutes. So Sampo, Tom Walker, Craig Hewitt, they all need minutes. So we got the Warrington in fairly recently. Stalybridge one's been in for a little bit, and the Atherton Cole. So sort of different test to what we've had at home, but will put us in good stead for what we're going to come up against in our league. So it's just trying to get the balance right between the sort of test that we need through pre-season. We can't have the same sort of tests because we're going to get different ones through the season. So look, it's just nice to come back like we have from the Alicante trip and put a performance in like that. Shows a lot about the players and the focus. So we're looking forward to all those games. Really good challenges away from home, and we'll learn a little bit more about ourselves as well, going and how far we are away in respect of being ready for that first game against Darlington.